Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Blowing Star today, we are going to embark on a super long and deep emotional journey with the top 20 romantic films released after 1990. These are the movies that I bet will make you cry your eyes out, laugh in a daze, and sometimes just leave you staring blankly with a broken heart. Loudly crying face broken heart. If you've ever sighed over The Notebook, choked up with Titanic, or daydreamed with La La Land, then this video is for you. Get ready with a box of tissues, a fragrant cup of milk tea, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos.
A Star is Born is not just a movie, it's a direct punch to the heart. Loudly crying face Bradley Cooper plays Jackson, a talented musician drowning in alcohol and pain, while Lady Gaga is Ally, a passionate girl with music who is yet to be recognized. When they meet, their love ignites like a hit song, but it's also filled with tragedy as Ally's career takes off while Jackson slowly descends into darkness. The soundtrack is beyond amazing. Shallow makes you want to stand up and clap in the theater. The scene where Jackson and Ally perform together for the first time, oh my, it's the kind of love that makes you want to scream, stay together forever. But about the ending, I won't spoil it, I just want to remind you, prepare yourself and grab a box of tissues because you'll cry so much you won't be able to see. This movie is not just about love, it's also about sacrifice, dreams, and wounds that never heal. A masterpiece you can't miss. Glowing Star.
La La Land is a colorful love story, both sweet and bittersweet. Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling portray Mia and Sebastian, two dreamers in Hollywood, one wanting to be an actress, the other longing to open a jazz club. They meet, fall in love, and dance together under the city lights. The soundtrack, featuring songs like City of Stars and Mia and Sebastian's theme, is the kind that sticks with you after just one listen. But what makes La La Land special is how it shows that love sometimes has to face choices, love or dreams. In the final scene, when they look at each other for a moment, I just wanted to shout, "Why can't they be together?" Loudly crying face. This film is not just a love story, but a reminder that sometimes, loving means letting go so both can live their passions. After watching, you'll want to call your crush and say, "Let's not miss out on each other." Musical keyboard.
Me Before You is a movie that will make you laugh and cry, feel joyful and reflect on life. Emilia Clarke is incredibly charming as Louisa, an optimistic girl hired to care for Will, a wealthy man who is paralyzed after an accident, played by Sam Claflin. Initially, the two are like oil and water, but gradually, their love blossoms through little moments, from Louisa wearing a silly bee costume to their movie nights together. This film is not just about love, it's also about how one person can change another's life, making them want to live more fully. But don't let the sweet exterior fool you. The ending of Me Before You will have you crying so much that your mascara will run down your face. Crying face after watching, all I wanted to do was run and hug my loved ones and say, live life to the fullest every day. A touching and must-see movie, especially if you believe that love can heal everything. Sparkling Heart. The Fault in Our Stars is a beautiful fairy tale-like love story that takes place on the edge of life and death. Hazel and Gus, played by Shailene Woodley and Ansel Elgort, are two cancer patients who meet in a support group. From their humorous conversations, they gradually fall in love and experience the best days of their lives together. The phrase "okay? Okay" has become a symbol of pure yet powerful love. This film is not just about love, it's also about facing pain and finding meaning in fleeting moments. The scene where they are together in Amsterdam, under the shimmering lights, will make you want to jump into the screen to live with them. But I warn you, the ending will make you cry like crazy, to the point where you'll have to pause the movie to wipe your tears. After watching, you'll want to call your loved one and say, let's love each other more every day. Red Heart.
The Best of Me is a movie about first love, missed opportunities, and chances to start over. Dawson and Amanda, played by James Marsden and Michelle Monaghan, were deeply in love in high school, but life separated them. 20 years later, they reunite, and old feelings come rushing back like a wave. This film serves as a reminder, if you love someone, say it right away, don't wait until it's too late to regret. The scene where they stand under the moonlight, reminiscing about their youth, oh my, it feels like my heart is being squeezed. Loudly crying face. The performances of the two lead actors are incredibly natural, and the gentle soundtrack makes you want to get lost in the story forever. As for the ending, I won't spoil it, but I will say that you'll be both crying and laughing, feeling both regret and hope. It's a movie definitely worth watching, especially if you've ever had an unfulfilled first love. Crescent Moon.
Based on a true story, The Vow tells the tale of Paige and Leo, a happily married couple until a car accident causes Paige to lose her memory of their entire love. Channing Tatum and Rachel McAdams are truly a match made in heaven, delivering moments that are both sweet and heartbreaking. Leo struggles every day to make Paige fall in love with him again, from recreating their dates to patiently waiting for her to remember. This film leaves you questioning, is love strong enough to overcome the loss of memory? The scene where Leo recounts their memories in the rain, oh my, it really makes you want to cry at his patience. Crying face. Watching The Vow, you'll laugh at the adorable moments and be moved by the enduring love. I bet that after watching it, you'll want to run and tell your partner, no matter what happens, I will never give up. Ring.
Amour is a profound romantic film, not as sweet as Hollywood movies, but heartbreakingly authentic. Jean-Louis Trintignant and Emmanuelle Riva play Georges and Anne, an elderly couple who live happily until Anne suffers a stroke. This film shows that love is not just about romantic moments, but also about commitment, sacrifice, and companionship through the toughest days. The scene where Georges cares for Anne even though both know the future is uncertain, truly makes you cry because of the devotion of love. Loudly crying face. Amour is not easy to watch, but if you want to understand love at its deepest level, give it a try. After watching, I just wanted to call my parents and say, I love you so much. A thought-provoking film, especially for those who cherish lasting love. Red Heart. One Day is a film that is both sweet and infuriating enough to make you want to throw a pillow at the screen. Anne Hathaway and Jim Sturgis play Emma and Dexter, two friends who meet on their college graduation day and maintain a special relationship every July 15th. They love each other, miss each other, argue, and find their way back to each other, but fate seems to keep playing tricks on them. This movie shows that love isn't always a bed of roses, sometimes it's about waiting, misunderstandings, and heartbreak. The scene where Emma and Dexter are together on a hill in Scotland, talking about the future, really makes you want to believe in everlasting love. But the ending, oh my gosh, I don't want to spoil it, just know that you'll cry so much you'll need a bucket to catch your tears. Loudly crying face. After watching, you'll want to call your best friend and ask, if I loved you, would you wait for me? Love Letter. Another film by Nicholas Sparks, Dear John tells the story of John, a soldier played by Channing Tatum, and Savannah, an innocent girl portrayed by Amanda Seyfried. They meet during the summer vacation and quickly fall deeply in love. But when John has to return to the military, the letters they write to each other become their only connection. This movie shows that love sometimes has to face distance, time, and difficult choices. The scene where John reads Savannah's letter under the moonlight is just the kind that makes you want to write a handwritten letter to your crush. Open mailbox with raised flag. But not every love story has a fairy tale ending, and Dear John will make you cry for the things left unsaid. After watching, I just want to text my crush, don't go far from me, wait for me. An emotional film, definitely worth watching on a weekend evening.
Blue Valentine is a bittersweet take on love, showing how a relationship can be beautiful yet fragile. Ryan Gosling and Michelle Williams play Dean and Cindy, a couple who were once deeply in love but gradually drift apart due to life's pressures. The film alternates between their sweet early days and the heartbreaking present, making you feel the shift in love over time. The scene of them dancing in the streets when they were young is just the kind of moment that makes you want to believe in everlasting love. Smiling face with hard eyes. But when everything falls apart, you'll find yourself crying over what can't be saved. Blue Valentine isn't for those looking for a fairy tale romance, but if you want to understand love in a more realistic way, give it a watch. Afterward, you'll want to hug your partner and say, let's try to make this work, pensive face.
The Time Traveler's Wife is a uniquely strange love story about Henry, a man with a genetic disorder that causes him to time travel unexpectedly, and Claire, the woman who loves him despite all the challenges. Rachel McAdams and Eric Bana have amazing chemistry, making you believe that love can transcend both space and time. This film is both romantic and heartbreaking, as Claire has to wait for Henry to appear, sometimes for years on end. The scene where Claire first meets Henry when she is just a little girl is truly heart-wrenching and makes you want to cry over fate. Hourglass not done, but their love is not easy, and each time Henry disappears, you can feel Claire's pain. After watching, all I wanted to do was shout, "If love is this painful, who would dare to love again?" A profound movie, definitely worth watching if you enjoy unique love stories.
P.S. I Love You is a film that is both sad and heartwarming, telling the story of Holly, a wife who loses her husband to illness, played by Hilary Swank. But before he passed away, her husband Jerry, Gerard Butler, left a series of letters to guide her through her grief and help her find meaning in life again. Each letter is a gift, from small reminders to unexpected adventures. This movie makes you cry over the loss while also laughing at the funny moments, like when Holly sings karaoke terribly. Grinning face with smiling eyes, the scene where she reads Jerry's final letter. Oh my, I cried so much that I had to pause the movie to get more tissues. This film is not just about love, it's also about how we learn to let go and move on. After watching it, you'll want to live better every day and cherish those around you. Love letter.
The Notebook is a must-have on this list. This classic film by Nicholas Sparks tells the story of Noah and Allie, played by Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams, a couple deeply in love but separated by family circumstances. Many years later, they reunite, and old emotions come rushing back like a storm. The scene where they kiss in the rain, oh my, surely the whole world wishes to love like that. Smiling face with hard eyes, but The Notebook is not just about sweet moments, it also shows how love must face time, illness, and difficult choices. The performances of the two lead actors are incredible, making you feel every heartbeat. I won't spoil the ending, but it will definitely make you cry so much you can hardly breathe. After watching, you'll understand why true love is worth fighting for, no matter how painful it may be. Two Hearts.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is a strange yet deeply moving love story. Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet play Joel and Clementine, a couple who decide to erase their memories of each other after breaking up, thanks to a special technology. But as the memories are gradually erased, they realize that their love is worth more than all the pain. This film is both romantic and profound, with dreamlike scenes that make you feel the fragility of love. The scene where Joel tries to hold on to his memories of Clementine is truly heartbreaking and makes you cry out of despair. Crying face Eternal Sunshine makes you wonder, if you could erase someone from your heart, would you do it? After watching, you'll want to call your ex and say, maybe I was wrong. A unique and must-see movie. Thinking face.
Who says love is only for the young? Something's gotta give is proof that love can blossom at any age. Diane Keaton plays Erica, a successful playwright, and Jack Nicholson is Harry, a charming older playboy. When Harry unexpectedly has a heart attack and ends up staying at Erica's house, the two go from hating each other to falling in love in a surprising twist. This film is both funny and touching, with incredibly charming dialogue and explosive chemistry between the two actors. The scene where Erica and Harry talk on the beach, oh my, it really makes you want to believe that love always deserves a second chance. Grinning face with smiling eyes after watching, you'll want to call your crush and say, hey, don't hesitate to love, no matter how old you are. A light yet meaningful film, definitely worth watching on a relaxing evening.
A Walk to Remember is a movie that made me cry from start to finish. Shane West and Mandy Moore play Landon and Jamie, two high school students who seem unlikely to fall in love. Landon is a bad boy, while Jamie is the good girl, but fate brings them together through a school play. Their love is both pure and touching, making you believe that a person can change completely for love. The scene where Jamie reveals her secret, oh my, I cried so much that I couldn't see the screen. Crying face. This movie is not just about love, but also about faith, sacrifice, and how to live each day to the fullest. After watching it, you'll want to run and tell your crush, "You are the miracle of my life." A classic film, definitely worth watching if you want to feel the power of love. Glowing star. The list ends with Moulin Rouge, a vibrant romantic musical. Nicole Kidman plays Satine, a dancer in Paris, while Ewan McGregor is Christian, a poor writer who loves her deeply. Their love blossoms amidst the stage lights and beautiful songs like Come What May. But fate won't let them be, and their story is both romantic and tragic. This film makes you cry for love and want to dance along to the music. Musical notes. The scene where Satine and Christian sing together on stage is just the kind that makes you want to believe that love can conquer all. After watching, you'll want to immediately open the soundtrack playlist and sing along. A dazzling film, truly worthy of ending this list.
One cannot mention Titanic, the legendary film by James Cameron, without highlighting it. Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet embody Jack and Rose, a couple who meet on the ill-fated ship. Jack is a poor artist, while Rose is a noblewoman trapped by an unwanted engagement. Their love blossoms through picture-perfect moments, from the scene where Jack paints Rose's portrait to the line "You jump, I jump." The soundtrack, My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion, is surely familiar to everyone. But Titanic is not just a love story, it's also a tragedy about life and death. The film's ending, especially the scene involving the piece of wood, oh my, I still haven't forgiven it. Loudly crying face. After watching, you'll find yourself crying and moved, wanting to live fully for love. It's a classic film that you must watch at least once in your life. Ship.
Before Sunrise is a gem for those who love gentle romance. Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy play Jesse and Celine, two strangers who meet on a train in Europe and decide to spend a night wandering around Vienna, talking about life, love, and everything in between. The film is almost devoid of drama, but the authenticity of the dialogues makes it special. The scene where they sit in a cafe, pretending to call friends to talk about each other, is exactly the kind of moment that makes you want to jump into the screen and join in. Smiling face with hard eyes. Before Sunrise shows that love can begin from the simplest moments, but it also makes you wonder, is one night enough to love someone forever? After watching, you'll want to travel and hope to meet a fateful stranger. A profound and must-see film. Milky Way.
My Girl is a movie about friendship, first love, and the pain of growing up. Macaulay Culkin and Anna Chlumsky play Thomas and Veda, two kids who grow up together in a small town. Veda is a shy girl who is always worried about death, while Thomas is her best friend who is always there for her. Their feelings for each other are both innocent and touching, making you reminisce about your own childhood. This film is not only about love but also about how we face loss and learn to grow up. The scenes involving Thomas, oh my gosh, I don't want to spoil it, but you will definitely cry so much you'll need a whole box of tissues. Crying face. After watching, you'll want to immediately call your childhood best friend and say, "Thank you for being there for me." A lovely yet very profound film. Pleading face.
So we've just gone through a super long, super emotional journey with 20 romantic movies after 1990. From sweet love stories like The Notebook to heart-wrenching dramas like A Star is Born, each film leaves its own mark. How many movies on this list have you watched? And which one made you cry the most? Please leave a comment below, I'm super curious to know.